All right, we continue to talk about the forecast here, JD, because we really got to lock in because we're seeing changes and it's going to impact even more people.
Yeah, these are not major changes. We're still well within the cone on where we have the forecast go, but they're big enough to certainly get our attention. And it starts with a hurricane watch for parts of the Fox 26 viewing area. I showed you this at the beginning of the newscast. Basically, Matagorda County all the way down to the Rio Grande now under a hurricane watch, meaning that within 48 hours we expect to see a possibility of hurricane force winds in that area. I did not show you a graphic on this, I just mentioned it, but there's also a storm surge watch, meaning that life-threatening inundation from the ocean, that's the storm surge, could be happening for basically the same areas, but you get a little bit further inland around these bays when we see a little bit more shading there overall. So that's something that the folks along the coast certainly need to pay attention to. Now, all of us need to be prepared for those heavy rainfalls that are going to be headed our direction. Now, right now, Beryl looks like a mess. It's really got messed up here by the Yucatan Peninsula. It lost its organization, but it's going to have time to kind of reorganize and get itself pulled back together once it's out over at the Gulf of Mexico. That center of the circulation is right on the coast right now of Yucatan Peninsula and the Gulf. Maximum sustained winds at 65 miles an hour. It slowed down a little bit to about 15 miles an hour, and we're going to see it maintain a strong tropical storm force winds as it's moving through the Gulf. Right as it approaches Brownsville, two things are going to happen. It's going to begin to take a little bit more of a northerly track, and it's going to start strengthening. It's going to get those hurricane force winds back. Now, this could all speed up a little bit overall. There's a couple different factors on that intensity that's involved, but we certainly think this track is fairly much the same, and now we do have Houston included in that track overall. All of us are going to be dealing with some rainfall where we basically, in some very general terms, 5 to 10 inches of rain over a 2 or 3 day period as Beryl moves its way through. Again, 5 to 10 inches. Isolated areas, maybe even 12 to 15 inches. Here's what the Futurecast, the Fox model specifically, is going to show us as this system is moving through the Gulf of Mexico. It's getting itself more organized once again, and our Fox model is going to take the landfall even a little further north than what the Hurricane Center is putting it right now. So we'll just sort of have to see. We do expect over the next 24 hours some minor changes to still be taking place. That center of low, that circulation really needs to get out over the Gulf of Mexico for our computer models to again kind of get a better idea of what's happening. Quick review of the short-term forecast the rest of this evening. Going to look for some storms later on tonight up to the north. As we get into Saturday, be ready for another round of afternoon storms popping up quite quickly. These could have some heavy downpours mixed in, and then as we get into Sunday, that's when we're really beginning to focus on what Beryl is going to bring our direction. Rain chances actually probably a little less on Sunday during the day, but then it's Sunday night and into Monday. That's when Beryl starts bringing its rains, and then we'll continue to watch. If a little further to the west might mean a little less rain, a little further to the east might mean some more rain, but be prepared for heavy rain and watch what Beryl is going to do at the beginning of next week.